Welcome to our recap of the 2023 Winchester Circuit Race held on May 13th. This annual cycling race, hosted in the scenic Winchester Golf Club community, was packed with riveting events and engaging racer insights. Participants raced in 20 categorized events throughout the day, with start times staggered at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., and 2 p.m. Each group raced 3 to 6 laps, creating a vibrant atmosphere on the course throughout the day. The day was marked by unwavering camaraderie and support. Now, let's delve into the highlights.
My name is Ray Yenestroza. We're racing for Enjoy Cycling here in Northern California, and we're racing in the 35 plus 4 class. Goals for today are just to hang in there, and we're coming off a big week of racing.
Great. Well, good luck in the race. Maybe I'll see you at the podium.
We will be. Thank you.
Okay.
It was one heck of a battle. You really had to dig deep, but it's worth it. We rode really well as a group.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Talking to a couple of body concepts, my bodies. Randy, first question to you. You have an advantage, altitude advantage, coming to this race. But my question is, how do you train during wintertime to get ready for the race like this in early spring?
Yes, starting in October was probably my last ride on the road. And then starting in November, you get on the indoor trainer and ride 4 to 5 days a week after work, mainly doing Zwift. So occasionally, December, you go down to Southern California, get a weekend. I just got back from South Carolina. I was able to get 5 days in, but that's about it on the road. But everything else is indoor training.
Marcel, what are your ambition today? Is this the first time you're racing this course?
Second time.
What have you learned first time and how you're going to use it this time?
First time I was first in group, like 3 laps, and the fourth one I got dropped. I finished fourth. But now, if I feel better, I'm gonna try to win.
Sounds great. Good luck today, and I hope to see you at the race victorious.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job, Marcel.
I stay close to the first guys in the last sprint. I was pushing hard as I can. So, yeah.
Great tactic.
Hi, I'm Robin Kuttner. I race for Alto Velo, and I was in the women's 4-5 race. Yeah, was victorious. Our team was 2 out of 5 of the women's 4-5 field. We got to work with the 3s because they were in this at the same time. We had a chill first lap. We kind of tried to suss out, see if we could thin the field, and we did that. And then there were some strategic moves on the climb to further thin it out. And then we ensured that our best 3 gave it our best shot. In the 4s, I worked with my teammate, kind of just back and forth on the final lap. And then, battled it on the hills, which were hard but beautiful. And happy to be here.
Aaron, it's great to see you.
Yes, good morning.
About a year ago,
Yes,
you decided to become an official
yes,
in the race.
yes.
What did it take? What kind of training it took to get to that level?
To get to this level, it took a lot of sacrifice. I didn't realize how much time and devotion the officials have to put into their background and their willingness to learn new skills. I thought it was just a matter of showing up to help like a workforce, but no, the classes started for me last June, both online and in person. Full day of Zoom class. Because I'm a moto official, it was a whole separate entity in itself. I went through the Motorcycle Safety Foundation from Sierra College to get better at riding about 15 years ago. And who would think the skills would come in handy now to help with the sport that I love so much? They need officials that are capable, both in learning to be safety conscious, which is a big one for us, as well as fairness in the sport itself. No pushing, no shoving, keeping to the right of the center line so we all have a fair part of the road. But the classes are ongoing. It doesn't just stop when you pass your official licensing test. There's always information to pick up, and we have our safe sport classes, which deal a little more with the mental portion of the sport. Learning to be fairness, no bullying, no berating. We learn to recognize if you see that going on, how to intervene to some degree and help a younger person that's just learning to become good as an athlete. That was a big eye-opener for me. I didn't realize how important and how often that is involved with young people as they develop as athletes. I encourage anybody that really wants to become an official with the sport of cycling.
Great, guys. Good to see you both. John, what drives you, what motivates you to stay that active, to persevere?
This guy here, actually, he was an example to me. When he turned 65, he went up about, I figure he went up about 3 levels, Frank. And so he's my main competition in the 65 plus, but today's race is 60 plus, and there's a couple national champions, the world hour record holders in the race, so it's try to hang on, right, Frank?
Yeah, we'll have our hands full.
Yeah.
Hands full for sure.
We don't talk about aging, but we all do age. So how does cycling help you in your other life pursuits or challenges?
I like the challenge of trying to figure out how to be successful at cycling, and it's just a mystery that just keeps, it's far enough away that it just keeps me chasing it, and I like the chase.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Thanks, Jordan.
Good luck racing today.
Hey, my name is Mike. I'm from Trek Folsom. We're out here supporting Team Body Concepts. We're one of their sponsors for the local shop. So we're out here at the Winchester Circuit Race with snacks and mechanical support for all the riders out today. Just showing support for the team.
My name's Ian Twomley. I race for Alto Velo. I was in the Cap 4-5. We also raced with the 35 plus 3-4s. We did 4 laps. It was a little surgy in the beginning, and then we settled in. There's a couple of attacks here and there that got brought back fairly quickly. Last lap, my teammate, about halfway through, sent an attack that one guy jumped on. And then before this finishing climb, I was able to bridge to them solo. And then came around them at the bottom of this last hill and I got the win. So I'm stoked. This is my first win. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So my name's Greg Young, category 4. 2 races today. So the first one was 35.45. Second one was 35.34. Race went well. So I raced for Sierra Nevada Reliable Racing, presented by Kinetic Cycles. Me and my teammate Wes on this last race worked super well together. We ended up getting a break of 5. 5 of us kind of stuck together at about lap 3. It went through and Wes got on front, just kind of helped me recover a little bit. Had a little issue on the last climb. My hamstring started cramping a little bit, but I was able to back it down and kind of, get rid of that. And about 200 to go, just opened it up and just held it on as hard as I could up to the finish line and came away with the win. So. First race was great. First race, that race was very hard, but I mean, they were all hard. But first race kind of just stuck to the front, kept, the energy reserves low and just kind of tried to sit in and kind of the same thing. An Alto Velo guy went a little early and I saw on the last climb, he started fading. I didn't think he was gonna make it. So I hammered it to catch on to him and then just went around him and same thing, just kind of came up solo and got about a 10 or 12 second lead from second place on, to the finish. So yeah, it was great. It was a great day.
Hey, Jerome Nadell. I really love this race in a sort of masochistic way. I'm pretty much a crit rider, so this is a bit hilly for me, but quite the challenge, beautiful setting, and I won today, so yeah, not too bad.
What does it take to win?
You got to be there at the end. So, it's exciting because it sort of lends itself to a lot of attacks, and you've got to be mindful of all of them. The finale is super. It's a 3-part climb, and the way it went today, we were in a 2-man break. Kevin Metcalf is ex-world champion, both track and road. He's amazing. And I was fortunate enough to be with him in the break, but when we hit that last kicker, I'm like a horse to the barn. So that brought it home. So it really, it's exciting. It's a super course. Definitely I'll come back. We don't have a lot of circuit races here, and unfortunately I race in SoCal a fair bit, and these criteriums are industrial park and they're lifeless. This course has both character, it's technically challenging, the descents are smoking fast, the climbs are tough. Again, we don't have that many circuit races to compare to, but it's definitely one that I'll commit to being part of.
It's great to hear. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
All right, bye-bye.
On April 25th of last year, I got hip replacement surgery. That was after 4 or 5 years of severe arthritis. The outcome was really good. Within a month afterwards, I was feeling no pain. I was able to get back on the trainer and start getting back in cycling shape, and cycling is probably the best thing for it. It was a long process, but I would say right now I'm probably in the best shape I've been in 10 years. I'm really happy. Been a new lease on life. I can't say enough good things about the whole outcome.
My name is Nicholas Gumas. Race for the Mike's Bikes dev team. Basically, it was pretty chill most of the race, and then as we're heading with 1 lap to go, it got split up on this climb, and then we thought we had a break, and we kind of rolled as a group pretty well together. And then I just stood in the back of the group the entire lap, just kind of surveying people. And then my teammate, Nick, kind of kicked a little bit right at this flat part of the finish. And then I started going around him. Everybody else kicked, I kicked, and then got the win.
And so we were first, third, and fifth today, which was my position. So great day. This is first and foremost a circuit race. And a circuit race slots in between a crit and a road race in terms of efforts. And so, ultimately you are absolutely on the gas anytime the course turns up, and you need to slot in and conserve energy where you can. This particular course is always going to be hard. There is nothing easy. You come off the hill, go straight into a hill, and then you punch through the little rollers. So I think in terms of really preparing for this race, you need to do lots of intervals, and you need to come in with legs that are well rested, because you will be on the gas from start to finish.
So in the 35, 1, 2, 3, I kind of put in some attacks on the downhills just to see who and kind of how the field was going to respond on the first lap, kind of feel things out. And then I think it was the second lap, one of the guys, the black kid, got away solo, and he had a teammate. Everyone was kind of just looking at me to chase it down, and I like to bridge up to breakaways. I don't like to drag the field up. I like breaks to succeed. So then Thirsty Bear sent their guy up the road, and I didn't chase it. I probably should have. And so those two guys stayed away, and they connected, and so they were racing for first and second, and then it was just the field racing for the rest. So kind of once the race goes up the road, it's kind of like good on you. So it was fun. It's hot out there. Yeah, good racing.
Yeah, hi, I'm Peter Kelleher from SGW. During the race, I want to say it was lap 3. We were about halfway through, and Tucker took a slingshot move, and he came around the group just really hard, and then went into a downhill tuck, and I was following him, and we were way off the main group. And then we had to be practically stopped because there was a service truck turning left, and we couldn't go over the midline of the road. And then there was a car in front of that was pulled off to the side, kind of blocking the shoulder. So it totally ruined our move to get back up to the brake and stay with the brake. So anyway, that's racing. That's the way it goes, yeah.
Brian Schuster. I'm with Brian Schuster at Thirsty Bear, 35 plus, 1, 2, 3. So kudos to my compatriot in the brake who did 98% of the work. He did all the work. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the guy in the break with me. Yeah, I bridged and on the hill, and then that took everything. So I just kind of sat on his wheel. We traded poles, and then he dropped me second to last lap, and I thought it was over. But just stuck with it and dug deep on the hill, caught him again, and just like, nope, not gonna pull through. So I just made him do all the work, sat on his wheel, got him at the line. You know, it's one way to win a race. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out and supporting us. Cool. Take care.
Hey, my name's Miles. I ride for Specialized Project 74. Really hard day today. The heat was really the first hot day of the year. It's been a cool and foggy winter, and coming out here the first hot day of the year is always a tough one. But basically 3 laps to go. One Dolce Vita rider rolled off the front. I followed. My teammate was on his wheel, or on my wheel, and my teammate Max sort of let it out into the climb with 3 to go, and sort of let it rip going up the climb there, and had a gap. I just put my head down for the final 3 laps, and thankfully was able to stay away. Teammate Max was holding it down in the field, keeping everything together. So all around fun day.
Well, that certainly was an impressive move.
Yeah. Thank you.
2 minutes is something
appreciate it.
Proud of.
Yeah, it's a beautiful course out here. Like really nice roads, perfect pavement. So happy to be here.
It's great. Okay,
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Body Concepts Racing Team, the event's organizer, extends heartfelt thanks to all participants, USA cycling officials, sponsors, and the local community for their support. This encouragement fuels our drive to develop the Winchester Circuit Race into a leading road racing event in the Northern California and Nevada district. Thank you for joining our review of the 2023 Winchester Circuit Race. We hope you enjoyed the racer interviews and insights. Remember to register for the 2024 event. We can't wait to see you there.